Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do this a little different to you guys. There's probably going to be no intro or anything like I'm sure you guys noticed already on that. Just because I want to give you guys a channel update, what's going on, why I haven't produced as many videos as I normally do. As you can see, I'm driving right now. This is not an excuse. There's no excuse here. I just want to keep you guys updated. I don't believe people that say, I'm sorry I didn't do this, I'm sorry I didn't do that. They truly are sorry, but then again, it's just the way it is. I've never said I was going to have 2 a week, 1 a week. So, and I don't mean to sound mean or anything, but I don't want to apologize, so it sounds kind of not truthful. I just want to keep you guys informed of what's going on and why there hasn't been enough videos. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for subscribing. I'm almost at the 1,000 subscriber mark, and that is unflippin' believable. That's one of my true motivations every day when I do stuff is I look at the subscribers, because right now I'm at the point where I get 1 or 2 a day. And when I see that, it just makes me happy. I want to thank everybody for subscribing, liking, sharing, and everything like that. It's unbelievable, and I do like that. But okay, now to the meat of the issue, and after this, what I'm telling you now, why there hasn't been the videos, and I'm going to tell you kind of the future. Nothing will change, don't worry about that. But my wife's dad, my father-in-law, is on hospice right now. It's not a surprise, everything like that. We live in Texas, and me and my wife are both from North Dakota, so it's not just like down the road. The really, really good news is her work, I'm not going to say the company, is unbelievably nice. They're actually letting her work remotely from her sister's place. So she's staying at her sister's place and can see her dad every day and help take care of them and do all that stuff, but still work full time. Great company. I don't want to say the company out loud for obvious reasons. I want to give the company kudos, but I don't want 10,000 other people from that company going, well, why can't I work from home? You know, because they generally don't do this. So it worked out. It's working out great. So yeah, it's very, very nice. They're letting her do that. But that being said, I have not seen my wife in 9 weeks. So I'm actually on my way to go see her now. So I'm actually excited I get to see my wife. So that's why I'm driving right now. And that is why there hasn't been enough videos, is besides doing my work, I'm trying to do the stuff my wife did a lot around the land. Every Saturday she worked 10, 12 hours, and a couple nights a week she worked, and on Sundays too. So I'm just trying to keep going right now. And we did have to scale back on some of our gardening we like to do. Like one thing we scaled back on is sweet potatoes. We have a lot of sweet potatoes stored up for the next year that we had from the last year via canning and freezing. So the only sweet potatoes we're really growing this year is going to be for seed potatoes next year. That's going to be it. So we're just growing a couple raised beds. There might be a couple bakers, but that's going to be it. We're just making sure we have enough so we can grow slips for next year. Because if you guys ever try to price sweet potato slips, they get expensive. Yeah. So if you can do your own, what I will do, and I will make a video of this when I get back because I still have everything set up. I was asked last fall and I didn't. How to create your own sweet potato slips. There's a really, really, really easy way of doing it. Don't overcomplicate it. And the way I'll show you is a way to create a lot of slips very quickly. And it's not just putting the potato in water. Now, with this way, you don't start to see any growth for a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. But once it starts, very small area, 2 square feet of area, you could probably get 10 to 20 slips a week. You can get a lot of slips quick. And that I'm not even packing them in as tight as I could have. But enough about that. So that is why the videos haven't been coming out as much. Because I'm starting a couple projects besides all that, is building a chicken coop. There'll be video on that. Don't worry about that. The chicken tractor is just about done for the meat chickens, but I'm probably not going to have any meat chickens until the fall, until it cools down a little bit. It's just a little too hot just for meat chickens because I'm going to get the Cornish cross. So there's a chance that maybe I'll get some regular meat, not Cornish crosses that are better tolerant to heat, that take 3-4 months instead of 2 months. So there's a chance of that, but there'll be a video on that. Don't worry about that. And detailed video of the aquaponics system. I'm really sorry. That is the most thing I get questions on all the time. When am I going to get detailed questions? So that's what that is. The next few days I'll be spending with my wife over the 4th of July weekend. And then I'm going to make 1 or 2 videos like this on the way back. I have gotten probably 30, 40, 50 questions from people sent in. Now, I've answered them all, but if one person asked, I'm sure a lot of other people have the same questions. So I'll just create a couple videos on answering questions I have received. And that way I can get you guys some content quicker. And if I have time this weekend, I'll create a video, question video like that, or on my wife's sister and her husband, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, on their farm. They got a big farm in North Dakota, up in the kind of in northeastern part of the state, but more towards the central. Yeah, I know that doesn't say it, but they got a big farm. They grow some crops, but they also have quite a big, large cow operation where they're growing Angus. So if I see something there that's pretty cool or anything like that, I'll create a video for you guys on that too, so you guys can have some content, since I've been slacking off lately, and I do apologize about that. But that's about it. I just wanted to keep you guys informed of what's going on and why there hasn't been, because I've had a few people contact me, and I do appreciate it, making sure I'm okay, because the last couple months there really hasn't been much, and I apologize about that. That's the last time you're going to hear me say that. But it's just time with my wife gone. Time is like almost non-existent. Right now I'm going 4 or 5 in the morning, probably till 8 to 10 at night, and then I just kind of crash. So and out of the last couple months, I've had 1 day off. Me and a friend of mine and his wife and his 2 daughters went to go on a hike up by Lake Texoma, and we got there and it was flooded, so we couldn't go on a hike. So we came back to my place and we just grilled some stuff up and had a good time doing that. So time off is very precious, but I know I have to take time off so I don't get burned out. You see it in people, if they don't take time out, they don't rest, they're just going. Besides their work suffering, you can tell in them they get more moody, and that's one of the things. I never try to lose my anger. Since I've graduated from high school, through the Army and everything, I think once or twice I've lost my cool. I'm not going to tell you what they were, but both of them involved somebody taking advantage of somebody else, and I wasn't going to stand for it. But and you know people that are burned out in that way, so I know I got to take some time off. So that's why I could have made some at night, but for me, sitting back watching a hockey game when the playoffs were on was my relaxation. So I get a couple days off here, so this will be really nice. Although I am going to help them cut a tree down and do some work on their farm. To me, that's not really work. That's fun work. When you work on somebody else's farm, for some reason, it doesn't seem like work. I know that sounds stupid, but it doesn't to me. But that's it. I just want to keep you guys informed what's going on.